This is the presentation that will go along with your notes page for levers and the skeletal system. Simply enter in the notes, fill in the blank style as you see them in the presentation. A joint is simply a place where two or more bones meet. We can have fixed joints where they don't move, but a couple of mobile joints, examples, are the hip, the knee, and the ankle in the human body. Some general vocabulary for us to understand as we move forward just about levers. A lever is simply a bar that rotates around a fixed point, with a load being the weight being lifted by the lever, the effort is the force applied to the lever, and the fulcrum is the fixed point about which the lever rotates. Now there are three main types of levers. Hopefully this is review. First class lever is a lever where the fulcrum is between the effort and the load. In a second class lever, we have the load is between the fulcrum and the effort. And a third class lever, you guessed it, has the effort in between the load and the fulcrum. An easy way to remember this is with FLE. F-L-E stands for what's in the middle. Now in the human body, we have some examples of all three classes. The neck, for example, moves back and forth, and the fulcrum is the pivot point in the center. Since the fulcrum's in the center, this is a first class lever. The elbow is a joint that has a muscle that pulls up on the bone, where the elbow is the fulcrum, and the effort is where the muscle attaches to the bone, and the load is whatever you're lifting in your hand. So because the effort is actually in the middle, this is a third class lever. The ball of the foot is an interesting one because if we look at that pivot point right there on the ball of the foot, and then we look at where the effort is applied by the Achilles tendon on the heel, our load is actually in the middle. Because the load is in the middle, we have a second class lever. Now it's time for you to show me what you know. You're going to choose 3 more joints in your body, decide if each one is a first, second, or third class lever, and justify why you decided which type of lever each joint is.